you quit?
How do you turn that on?
Hey, what you doing?
Now, how do you turn this on?
Push power button.
Ah, I'll go plug the other one in. And these things take the cord, right?
Take the old one.
Okay.
No, that one's dead. That one's dead, Naomi, the one you just plugged in.
Oh.
It's fine. There's enough light. They can see the jig. They don't see it into me. Come here.
What is all plugged in?
All right, now get it all out before everybody starts coming on here. Get it all out.
Why didn't we think of this earlier today?
It's fine, Naomi. Don't worry
I
about it.
know.
Well, good morning, Keith. Good morning, Brandon, Steve, Catfish Dog. My dog is like frozen ears, and she couldn't line up playful. Oh. All right. She wants to play again. Every time I want to get online, she just wants to play. Hey, Chad. What? Come and look at smiling at me like that. She found her duck. Any Finn, Viking, how y'all doing this morning? Oh, been a crazy week. Mom's still sick, or was still sick. She's better now. She actually got out of the house and drove to town and did some stuff like that. And but my mini dog, I have a little black miniature Dachshund. She's she's almost 12 pounds now, but she's 14 years old, and she's in, she just in a bad way. And vet said that, I always probably should put her down. That was a week ago, and Naomi still keeps cleaning up after her. She don't have no control no more, so she just pees when she pees. So, but me and Naomi are trying to come to terms with it. So it is what it is. They don't live forever. We wish they could, but they don't live forever. My beard's kind of discombobulated today. I finally went and got me a haircut. Not much hair left, but anyways, today we just tying jigs, seeing what's going on with everybody. Like I said, I got a sick Dachshund, gonna probably have to put her down, and I hate doing that, but it's not like some of the dogs in the past where you could just go take care of it herself. This dog I'm going to take to the vet. And this is my baby girl. I never thought I'd like small dogs, but 14 years ago I found this little Dachshund. We were roofing a house.
Hey,
and
somebody gave you that dog.
And
it was about to die.
The next the dog came from the next door neighbor from the house we were roofing, and that we saw it underneath the pallet, and we thought it was a rat. So we started shooting nail gun, and then it started jiping. We were up on the roof, so it was just, dinking the deal. It wasn't nothing that would ever hurt the dog. And we realized it was a puppy, so we got down off the roof and went and got it, and I stuck her in my pocket the rest of the day, took her home. It cost me like $700 at the vet because she's about dead, full of worms, all kinds of things. But then we saved her and brought her back to life, basically. I mean, she was still alive, but we bought her back from the brink. And so she's been with me forever. And now it's just, it's the end. So, and I would rather put her down than to keep letting her suffer. She groans all the time. She's just in pain. She don't have no teeth left. She's got an abscess right now. She's going into kidney failure. She don't have no bladder control no more. So, I'm probably just going to have to put her down. I don't want to have to put my dog down, but I don't know. It's hard, guys. We prolonged it for over a week now, just after the vet said we need to. We've prolonged it for about a week. So, but, Naomi said she's going to keep cleaning up after her. So as long as that happens, I'm whatever. I don't want to prolong the poor dog. But anyways, other than that, my mom's been sick. The dog is dying. I even got the tattoo of that dog. So probably the only dog I'll ever get on me. But anyways, I'm gonna cry. So I'm going fishing today. It looks like Rex just jumped up in here too. So, and that's who I'm going fishing with today. Him and Jared. Hopefully we catch a record crappie today, or at least PBs.
Dinner.
Yeah, Naomi says at least dinner. I'm sure we'll catch dinner. I hope we'll catch dinner. The wind's going to be out of the northeast, so it'll be coming over our shoulder. We fished that place a couple of times, and with that wind coming from that way, so. But it's supposed to be about 15 degrees warmer than the last time we fished with the wind that way. So that'll be good. So, but today I'm just tying up some 1/16 of the orange crush in the double. It's not the double crush. Now the double crush is the one that has the rubber also. This is just the orange crush. So, and I'm doing them. I was doing them really thick and heavy. So like 5 or 6 pieces of feather, and now I'm only doing 3 or 4, so there's still enough there for profile, but it saves a little bit on material. Cost of material is going up. I don't want to raise prices on my jigs, so it's kind of where we're at. And they're still catching fish, just use a little bit less. But I gotta get me some more orange. The dog, when she was a puppy, got a hold of this, and it's it's kind of getting wore out, but yeah, it just, thanks Rex. It's hard. I'm sure I'll mention it again today. Would you quit licking my armpit? Go away. Rose, what are you doing? I know I'm paying attention to these people and not you. Well, hi. what are you doing? Hey, you're being attacky. I love you too, you turd. I know I'm paying attention to them and not you. All right, go away. She's sensing I was getting sad, I'm sure. Hey. She has turned out to be more of an emotional support dog than a freaking service dog. She, like, when I get boisterous and start talking loud, she wants to come over and calm me down, lick me, and she put her mouth on my arm and just kind of like nuzzle, like she works the tongue, like she's sucking on a teat. And she just crazy dog. But Rosie is a good replacement for Minnie, but not a replacement for Minnie. Y'all know what I mean. If I can find a harness that will fit her right, I'll start taking her with me fishing. I'm just not going to, I mean, she'll probably just walk around and, do her thing, but I don't want to get her in the way or try to get anybody's tackle boxes or anything like that. I take her to the pond once in a while with us. She does real good out there, so I just let her run. She gets a little far, I'll holler at her and make her come back. But Dobermans don't tend to stray too far from their owner, their pack, whatever you want to call it. Rosie's never got more than maybe 100 foot from me. And then I just go, Rosie, get over here. And then she comes over here. She's still sitting right here beside me. She just pressed up against me. She is a great dog. But as we all know, you're not going to tell a Doberman to not love on you. There's evidence right there. I just broke my thread on that one.
Rosie.
But it locked down, so I'm not worried. I was going to do another loop. What are you doing? Watching shadows. She's got this thing like she's like a cat. You put a flashlight on the floor, she chases the light around. You shine your hand on the floor, and she wants to chase your fingers too. But y'all share your stuff out. Share me out. Only got 3 people in here, looks like. Slow morning, probably. If y'all share me out now, maybe somebody will see it, and then some people can come and join in chat. Yeah, usually she does, Rex, because I start talking and I get excited and I get loud, and then she makes an appearance. There's been times where we've been on the live and nice and calm, and then somebody will say something and get me excited, and I'll start talking loud, and she'll come run over. She'll wake up and come running over. Yeah, what are you doing? You want to drink a coffee? No, you get down. You stay down. I got a tie. She is like Lickfest today. Yeah. Like I said, I think she just senses me being when I was talking about Minnie. Plus, she's in that kind of play mood right now too. See, she wants to play. Here, go get Mama. Take Mama your room.
Okay, I'll play.
Look, go get Mama. Get Mama. Don't you swing that thing over here by me. You're gonna knock somebody out. Hey, you gonna let me tie this jig? Take your ball and go, or your rope and go somewhere else. Here, let me see it. Give it. Let me see it. Oh, you do want to play. It's not even going to give it up. All right, I'm trying to work here, chick. Turd. They didn't want to see me playing with the dog. Oh, look, my internet is going. Hopefully I didn't freeze up too much. It dropped down to almost nothing, looked like. All right. You. Start making her growl at me. You talking back to me? Are you talking back to me? All right. You're gonna swing that thing up here and you're gonna hook a jig. Naomi, pay attention to her so she'll pay attention to you. There you go. She went over and shook it at Mom, then came right back to me. Thank you, dear. Get these other couple ones tied.
My exercise for the day.
Well, anyways, it's kind of slow today, I'm sure. It's nasty weather outside, and at least the rain held off. Now we can go fishing. I mean, I'd have went fishing anyways, it just got wet. I could not find my rain gear. Probably wouldn't fit anymore anyways. I'm too fat. And I guess Jared found me some more of this chenille somewhere, so I told him to order it. So now we got to get some more, make a bunch more of these jigs. I'm gonna tie like I think I told Naomi I was gonna do like 200 of these, just get them all tied up, and in other words, one day just sit here and just tie jigs all day in one color. Don't overdo it, Naomi. Don't overdo it.
I know.
Be complaining your back hurts later.
You guys sit down. You gotta sit down.
The dog wore her out.
Exercise.
Yeah, we're what'd you say? East Central Illinois. Yeah, I'm in South Central Kansas, and we're probably on the bottom end of your clouds, the backside, bottom end, whatever you want to call it. And it's been see, yesterday was gorgeous yesterday, but I had too many things going on yesterday. I couldn't go nowhere. And then today was kind of cloudy, but the wind's going to be out of the northeast, so it's not going to be so bad. Hey, Coastal Water, hi. How are you doing? Sorry, I didn't see that you said hi until just now. Yeah, Rosie's bugging Mama now, so doing these later in the day. She's all calm and wore out, and this is the first thing in the morning. She slept all night, full of energy. She got yelled at.
No.
What'd she do?
You're playing and she bit me. She didn't do nothing.
Don't keep your. You got to. I know, but you got to watch her. You got to watch her toy, dear.
No.
And yeah, so Rosie will be a year old on Mother's Day.
Yep.
So, whatever day that is, around there. So that'll tell you how old Rosie is. So she's not quite a year, but she's about a year old. She's really turning out to be a great dog. I need to start taking her more places with me, but she just recently outgrew her harness, and I went and found an XL harness, and it fits on her up around her upper part of her chest, but it don't fit the back part of her chest. But this dog is a Doberman, so she's got her measurements are 33, 18, and then whatever, so like her waist is 18, but her chest is 33. So about the right measure. Never mind, I'll keep my mouth quiet.
Hey, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, that's some good measurements no matter what.
I was thinking the same thing. All them kind of people supposed to be at school.
Mike's fishing home on Sunday. Mike's fishing home. Do I got Mike? I got a lot of people. I gotta said Mike's. I get my fingers to type right. What'd you say? Mike's. Okay, so apostrophe.
Yes, baby.
Yes, Mike's. Make sure I get this right. Mike's fishing home. So, wait. That one? Did you see that catfish dog? Now my camera. Come on, camera. Sometimes it takes a minute. There it goes. He's got 2.4K subscribers. I'm stalking his channel right now. Oh yeah. Looks like a pretty good channel. That's him. Okay. Well, he got one more from me. Here, let me see something real quick. There you go, catfish dog. Now you can throw his link up in there. I'm gonna shut my phone down so I have to charge it while I'm not here. Okay, so The other thing is I got some of my gizzard shad jigs. I'm sitting here starting, guys. Dead air for a minute. But anyways, my gizzard shad jigs. I'm out of that silver chenille. I think I had a little bit left. Let's see. So I can't find it right now. So like there won't be no more gizzard shads except for myself. Because I thought I was completely out of it, and then I found this much. So I got I'm gonna there's a guy that's friends with Micah, and if you haven't seen Micah, it's Micah Burkhart, I think is how you say it. His channel, he is the just let me look it up real quick, but he's like got 118-pound blue cat dude. I mean, he's got a great channel. Sorry, I'm not tying no jigs. I'm trying to figure out some stuff here for you guys real quick. See, Mike. Okay, so like this is Micah's channel. So right there you go. And a buddy of his, he ordered some of these and he's tearing up the skipjack on them. And I got like 72 in one day, a couple hours on these. And he was like he had a friend that wanted some, so that friend is getting the last because this is all I got left. This is enough to tie those 12 for him and then tie myself some. So I thought I was completely out, but I guess I got enough to do me a few. So that's actually what I'm going to do right now. And I tried to do it in another color like here and it looks fine, but that's a purple. I know it doesn't show up on this camera very well, especially since my light's dead. I was ill prepared today, guys. But also, these gizzard shad jigs, they work tremendously well. We've been catching some monster crappie. And trying to see if my sack of stuff. Don't let her chase that broom. I don't want that.
Trash.
Yeah, I don't want that to become a habit.
I ain't gonna have her eat trash.
Oh, she's eating. She's trying to eat what you're sweeping up, the dust bunnies.
Okay.
Also, I need some more feathers too, because these feathers are kind of small. But okay, so like I'm going to tie up some. I've been tying these in size in eighths, and this gentleman wants some 16ths, which that's fine. They take a little bit less material, and I can use a bunch of my scrap rubber. But today I need some for me and Rex. I don't know if Rex has got any left, but I'm going to tie me a couple. Hey, Jimmy. See, Jimmy James Bailey catfishing. Good morning. Good morning. So like these jigs turned out to where they were something I just came up with, a while back and thought, well, heck, I'll go use it. And they turned out to work super well. And I mean, they're so closely colored to our shad in this area. So I'm pleasantly pleased with them. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to, hopefully we go make another one today. But today also, I'm going to run some worms. And maybe if we catch a small crappie, don't get offended, guys, but we catch a small crappie, I'm cutting the thing up and using it for bait. If I had some crappie heads left, I would just use those, but I don't. Because I want to catch me. The catfish are starting to bite, and I don't like eating the catfish because I call them channel rats for a reason. And some of my friends will say that it's not kosher. filthy little things too. They in our area, they got so many parasites, they're just not worth eating, guys. I know they say you can eat the parasites, but I'm sorry, I'm not eating a bunch of roundworms. Even on the bluegill, I won't eat the bluegill if they got them what I call the poppy seed parasites. I won't eat them. You know, the little black specks that you see on their fins and stuff. Yeah, no, I don't think so. So, not me. I think I got into some poison ivy the other day when I was cleaning up some rock. It wasn't no leaves on it, but I think it was some branches. I busted a few branches and got them on me. I keep itching. Hey, polar bear Chad. I'm sorry I didn't see you in there, bud. I skipped over you. Okay, so like got the feather in there. Oh no, you see the feather? It's kind of hard to see. That one's bent down a little bit, but the rubber will take care of it. So then you're going to cut you a piece, and then usually there's like 7 or 8 strands to that. And then I just tie that in like that. And then I come back here, and this is where I clip them. I didn't, after I sharpened my scissors, I didn't, and now see, this is like the scraps I was talking about. So like on this big 1/8, you can get the extra scraps, and you can use them for other jig, the smaller ones. Now, to my little bit I got left, and so this piece right here will do enough jigs that I can get by for today. If crappie are larger in your state, fish on. Oh yeah, like catfish dog. If you've watched some of my videos, you've seen that some of the crappie we catch are, I mean, we pretty consistently are catching pound and 3/4, 14 inchers. And oh, I forgot a step. I'm not paying attention. I'm talking. But then I got this purple, and this purple is what I tie, and I tie it on the inside part of the hook. Now I know that kind of seems a little wonky, but when you're jigging this will be on the top, and on the shad, the darker color is on the top. I know a lot of people that want to put that color strip on this side. Well, that would be the belly of your imitation minnow. So just be mindful of that. Okay. Bigger jig, so it takes about 6 or 7 wraps. I would like to get this chenille in a large. This is a medium. I would like to get this in a large, because then it would only be like 4 wraps, maybe 5. So then you're going to turn your jig, as you got that tied in there, you're going to turn your jig over. And what I do is I put my thread right there, and it, helps kind of hold that. I mean, my chenille behind my eye, and that just kind of helps hold that there. And I'll hit it twice. Then you can trim that off. And I'm leaving just ever so little bit, guys, because that way when you when you lock the thread down, you could grab those and lay them down in your tie, and it will help secure them in place. And double lock that on there. Snap that off. Like I said, these are for me, so I usually just snap my stuff. I don't care. So that jig right there has been tearing them up. So we'll make a few of those. And I fibbed to you. That was a did I say 8 or 6? No, I said 8, so I didn't fib to you. I told you right. It was an 8. But these are on 1/0 hook, so they're big hook. And they're just the eagle claw nasties. Little nasties, I think. I don't know if they call these ones little nasties, but these are the eagle claw sickle hooks. I have the size 4s. I went to the Vector, and or Victory or whatever it is. Yeah, Victory. I went to those hooks and they're not any better than the Eagle Claw. So I thought maybe they would be. Nah, they're not any better. We're going to need a couple feathers. These feathers I got in this batch, they're pretty small, but they'll work. I should be using these like on the 16th or actually like on the 32nds and the 64th. So, but today we're going to go out and hit my lease, see what we can catch out there, and hopefully we'll catch something. I'm going to take the big surf rod so I can cast 200 yards. I don't know how far I've been casting, but I'm sure it's every bit of 100 yards we've been casting out there for the catfish. Me and Gregory went this last time, and that video it'll be coming out before too long because we got a couple catfish. Gregory caught one that was like right as we were leaving. Gregory went to reel up my pole, and as he started to reel, I mean, there was a catfish. I mean, we could see it bumping a little bit, and so he caught it, and I was like, "That's awesome." So yeah, Gregory's stoked for today. He's starting to. He really likes Jared, and Jared. I keep saying Jared and Rex. Those are the guys from Pond Hopper guys. Jared. He really likes Jared, but Jared's the same age, just about. I think Jared's a year older, or 2 years older than Gregory, but they're close to the same age. So Gregory really likes Jared. Now he's starting to open up to Rex since we've been fishing with Rex enough. He talks a lot about Rex when we leave fishing with Rex now. So it's kind of cool that Gregory's starting to, he may not open up by talking yet, but he's starting to open up with his emotions and his feelings towards somebody is a big accomplishment for Gregory. And then today, guys, I am only going to run for like another 25 minutes or so. We're going to kill it at 9 o'clock today. I got to get ready. I still got to. What do you want? Did you eat your food? Go eat. You ate it all, probably. You smell like dog food. Now my arm smells like dog food. Yeah, today we go out to the lease, like I was saying, and tomorrow I'm going back out to the lease, but tomorrow I'm going back out to the lease with my son and his wife. So, and that's only if we catch some. They don't care about the crappie, really. They want to catch a few crappie, but so there's another one. I know it's kind of hard to see, but you see that stripe of purple right there on the belly? And then we've also been drop shotting for worms, or with worms, like the whole night crawler for these crappie. That tells you how big these crappie are. So, and if you haven't seen that video, you can go check that video out too. But today we're gonna get that done. Tomorrow we'll do it again. I think Wednesday of this coming week, I'm actually going to, Wednesday this, in a few days. Wednesday in a few days, try to say this without belching too much, we are going to go over to Pratt because a little story told me in my ear that the hybrids over there are starting to bite. So I know them hybrids are going over there. They're small hybrids. They're only like 12, 14 inches. So, I mean, they just stocked it a couple years ago. They should be actually, that's what they were last year, was 12 to 14 inches, most of them. So this year we're hoping 14 to 16 inches. They got to be, I believe they got to be 18 to keep over there, which is most of the time, most places they got to be 21. But I think over there they only have to be 18. But it is a smaller body of water. So, and I'm not even for sure how many acres it is. I think it's like 50 something. So, but they got hybrids. That's all I care about. You go over there and we cast seine for some shad. Get some. Oh, I just broke off. What'd you do that for? Rosie, leave your sister alone. But we go over there and we catch these shad. You know, we cast net for shad. And the shad are usually about 4 or 6 inches long. Put them on hole, just throw them out on a big bobber. And then we catch fish. So we catch bass, catch catfish, catch the hybrids. We're targeting the hybrids, but you just kind of catch everything. Yep. See you later, Rex. Right on. See you then. Yeah, we'll have to go do Eagle Lake this here real quick too. Maybe even this week, the end of the week. Quit trying to tie. Mama went in the bathroom, and you're gonna come in here. Hey, I love you too. Quit nuzzling. I'm not gonna pay attention to you. She's like looking at me on the side of her face. She's like, Daddy, give me the puppy dog eyes. Need to get a harness for her, start taking her with us more, for sure. But trying to find a harness that fits a Doberman's, like I said, that's hard. I get a service dog one, but hey, Art, good morning. Just tying up a few of the gizzard shad jigs now, getting ready to go out and do some crappie slaying. Hopefully we catch some big ones. I would like to. Rosie, leave lady alone. Rosie's trying to get somebody to yell at her so we can pay attention. Oh, she just messing with lady, trying to get us to pay attention to her. Get somebody to pay attention to her. I don't know why I pulled so much thread out. Get that up in there.
You don't need no coffee.
I like got flash and stuff stuck underneath my vise. My vise wants to move. What she did, try to give you a kiss when you're drinking coffee?
And spelled
it. Naomi was trying to get a drink of coffee, and Rosie nudged the bottom of her glass. And so now Naomi's got coffee on her front parts. Are you having hot flashes? I won't get hit for that later. Oops, caught the eye. Don't do that. There you go. Another one. All right, well, that's 3 of them. I need, that's all I needed for that. I want to get me a bright one here real good. Okay, so. Rosie. Did you quit hopping at her? Quit. She ain't even touching the other Dotson. The Dotson's just screaming at her. Rosie, be nice. Rosie's over there stomping her paws on the ground on the couch. She ain't hurting her. She just stomping her paws on the couch, wanting attention, wanting her to play.
I got you.
It's funny.
No coffee. Hey yo! No!
She paw you?
Bye again.
Hey, Mom don't want to play with your toy. Mom don't want to play with your toy.
You're aggressive and you're trying to stop your hand by putting her.
No. That's not being aggressive. That's saying play with me. And all you got to do is say no. You know that. What are you doing? I love hers. I love hers. Well, the problem is when she repositions her mouth, nobody gets their hands out of the way. You want the ball? Sit. Want the ball? You want it? Get down.
She already pulled me out today.
Sit. You want that ball? You want that ball? Go get it.
What was that?
She can't get no traction on a hardwood floor.
That's what for.
Okay, so this one's going to be a little different. Back to this, guys, and then quit starting ignoring the dog here. All right. Marabou. You go play with somebody. You're just on a kick this morning. Hey, no. Sit. Well, at least you're sitting. Give me that ball. I shouldn't have thrown it. You're going to just want to go. You're just being ornery. Ornery. All right. So this one, if I can find it in here. This is another hybrid jig with the rubber and what have you. Okay, so like this has Marabou on it. And then we're going to use this color, which is just striped. I want someone to reach out for you. Yeah, because I'm probably missing it all. Yeah, I would. It's fine, Avid. I'm going to be jumping off here another 15, 20 minutes anyways. But yeah, morning, JBT. How you doing? You guys go watch Darrell. He's been catching some good fish. Been catching a lot of nice carp. I'd rather catch the carp than the catfish. You're just being a turd. You want to play too much. I'm trying to work here. I'm trying to talk to these people. And all you got your rope and you just wanting to swing it. What? She's like, what are you? Am I getting in trouble, Dad? 2, 4. Can't count these days.
Outside.
She don't want to go outside. She wants to play.
Because the little ones need to go out again.
Then grab them. All right. So now.
Outside. Outside.
Okay. So see, then that like it's hard to see.
Like you're running a race.
Tempted to chase some crappie this coming week. Well, here, Avid, it'll only be for like 15 minutes or so, but let me just put a link and you can just jump up here real quick. Now this link is for Avid to jump up, guys. So I'm not wanting to fill the screen with a bunch of people right yet. So come on up, Avid. You can join in and
How are you?
Avid, do you want to be on here?
Just put me in the background.
I gotta figure out how to do it.
Just put you on. There you go.
There you go. One of these days, you're just gonna have to teach me a bunch of stuff. I know we keep saying we need to get together. We just haven't done it yet.
I've been trying to, but you guys have been busy.
I know this time of year is so hard for me because of all the crappie. Yeah, I gotta catch me some crappie.
I'm waiting for you and Robin to get together and let me know when you're ready. And you guys are just balls to the wall.
Yeah, here we go. So, like this color here is going to be a killer one, I think, today with the heavy overcast. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, with a blood, Bigfoot blood, jig head you sent.
Yeah.
I love them.
Was that close enough to the color you was trying to reference?
That was perfect to the color I was trying to reference.
Yeah, it took me about 6 tries of mixing and wasting. I don't say wasting because I just made a different color, but using 4 bottles or 4 little jars, so $6 a jar. So,
I'm
but
sorry.
now I got it. I mean, it's worth the $24 to me to have a killer color, and then so like here's that jig, guys. I don't know how well it's trying to show up.
Well, you know that jig will work too, so.
Yeah, I got
I
I
like
got
that.
that now that I got that Bigfoot blood developed out, and I know the formula for it, it'll never go away.
No. But that's a basic color I use on my jig heads anyway.
Yeah. And to me, it looks in the sun is phenomenal as far as
It does.
it's
looks
still
really
dark,
good.
but it's bright too.
Yeah, you get it out in that sun and it lights up. I forgot your wife's name again.
Naomi.
Yeah, Naomi's cookies didn't last 5 minutes after I opened the package.
Yeah. Well, and this time I tried to pack them different to see if they would actually make it.
Oh, they made it.
I know they made it, but they still look like they was all broken up.
No, they weren't. They weren't broken up. It had a few crumbs in the bottom, but nothing big.
Look, come here, Gregory. You show them. Look what Gregory got at the thrift store, everybody.
Uh-oh.
Hey, see if I can get in the camera. See that?
Freaking fish.
That's cool.
50 cents.
You can't beat that for a Yeti.
Well, I know.
You know what those things run in the store?
Oh, yeah. Those are $50 or something like that.
40, 50 bucks a pop.
Yeah. I know they're 39 or 35 at least for them Yeti cups.
You go up to
Go ahead. That's mine.
any name brand sporting goods store and you're paying close to 50 bucks a pop for one of them.
Probably.
Hi, Naomi.
I doubt if she can hear you.
Hello.
Oh, you did?
Your cookies didn't last 5 minutes after they came out of the box.
He said the cookies didn't last 5 minutes after they came out of the box.
I'm glad you don't live next to me.
I love them cookies.
Avid would weigh 500 pounds if he lived within a mile of us.
If I lived next door, yeah, I'd be close to a ton.
Everybody's different. That's what I said. Yeah, we with it. Huh? Oh.
Yeah, Ian,
I just
I waited.
Huh?
Sorry, go ahead.
I just made a meatloaf and I wrapped it up in foil and sprayed it. So when I pull it out, we'll stick to the foil. I'm going to put that meatloaf on the smoker this afternoon.
Right on.
For about an hour or two at 350.
Have one.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday I smoked ribs yesterday. Or no, day before yesterday.
Aren't those
The day
good?
before yesterday I smoked ribs. And, when you go like this and then pull the bone out.
Yeah, you grab the bone and you pick up the rib and the bone just slides right out.
Yeah, when I go to cut them, I have to use a really sharp knife and be careful because just the motion of trying to cut them wants to pull the stuff off the bone.
Yeah, I know.
But I do my smoking is traditional way. I use wood.
That's
And
what I use.
I tinned it. I don't have no gauges. I mean, nothing like that. I don't have no auto feed junk or.
I don't have none of that. All I have is an offset wood smoker.
Yeah, and see, mine's not even an offset. Mine is a side by side grill, gas on one side and then charcoal on the other, where you raise and
Okay.
lower the thing. I just build my fire off on the one side and then put my meat on the other side.
Uh-huh.
So, and what I do is I do what I call it a poor man smoke.
Right.
Uh,
I know.
Basically, at lunchtime, I build the fire, get the the coals going real quick, and I'll just use Kingsford charcoal, whatever, and I'll take that charcoal, I'll get it hot in the charcoal chimney so it's all white. So that's why I say it doesn't matter what you use, and then dump it in there on top of mulberry chunks, like little logs that are 2 or
Yeah.
3 inches in diameter, about this, about 6 inches long. I'll
Mhm.
dump it on 3 or 4 of those, and then I'll put 2 more on top, and then I just leave it, walk away from it, because it's like the reason why I call it poor man is because you got to go back to work. So, and then it stays there until 4 or 5, and then I go and wrap it up and then take it in the house and then wrap it in a towel and leave it for about 2 hours until supper time,
Right.
and by leaving it like that, it lets it just do its thing.
Oh yeah.
So, but
I don't want
but
to
for
be
that
out
first
there
hour
pushing
or
around.
so, I bet you that grill's every bit of 400 or 500 degrees for that first hour.
Yeah, but it's not going to fully cook it.
No, with the bones and stuff in there, and even when I do a pork loin, I'll do the pork loin the same way. I'll throw the pork loin in there and do build the big fire and walk away. Hey, Chrissy, how are you doing?
I don't want to be outdoors.
Want
Welcome
to
in.
be outdoors? Hi.
But that first hour, all you're doing is creating the bark
Yeah,
with a high heat.
yeah. Well, and I'll do the same thing with my brisket too. I'll do the brisket the same way, but I just won't build the fire as big.
Right.
And
You do a smaller fire.
yeah, and then I only let the brisket cook for about 2.5 hours, and then I'll wrap the brisket in foil, and then I'll wrap it in 2 big bath towels, and then set it in a cooler. And then I leave it for the next 4 hours until it's supper time, and then you take it out. It's like 120, 130 degrees, and it just melts in your mouth.
Hi, Art. Art the bullfrog.
Yeah, and on want to be outdoors on my smoker, it does have a spot on the side where you can take this plate and unbolt this plate and put a side smoker on it. I've cooked on a Weber grill my entire life, so I learned how to side smoke and do all that kind of thing. And it's a higher heat smoke at first, but then it does mellow out. So it's
Yeah,
a
but
great.
you can also get a better bark on a Weber grill too.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got a few more minutes, guys, and then I got a jet. I gotta go meet Pond Hopper TV out at the lake. I still got to go get gas, pick up some worms.
Yeah, I'll be working on. I'm going to be doing a members live this afternoon.
Are you going? What time?
4:00.
4 o'clock. Yeah, I'll be back home by then,
Members.
or right around. I'll try to. If I can remember, Avid, I'll jump in, or if you can remember, message me to remember.
Yeah, I'm doing it for my channel members that give them some content and something to do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, right on. Now, the non-members will be able to watch it, just not type, right?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. This is the first time I'm doing this because I'm doing it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll look and see if what's going on when we get back.
Hey, Froggy.
Gregory, you need to get the poles loaded up, son. Gregory, I want my big surf rod. I want my 11-foot surf rod. I want my bass rod, and then my 3 Daiwas. I'll
Your
probably
crappie rod.
Yeah. Well, I use my light action where we're going, because my ultralight is not. I use the ultralight too, but the ultralight is not strong enough usually. for throwing the way I want to, or reeling in 2-pound crappie from the
Yeah,
distance. We're throwing out 100 feet or so to get to these crappie because we're fishing off the bank.
The lake I fish, I throw out maybe 250, 300 feet out to get to the crappie beds.
Yeah. Well, the lake we're fishing avid's probably only 300 yards across, so you only got to get out 100 foot or so to get to the crappie.
Oh, that's basically as wide as the Kaskaskia River.
Yeah, that's as wide as y'all's rivers up there. I know. Rub it in.
Hey, my 12-foot rods would get across that one just with a skip.
Yeah. Hey, Froggy. How are you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. I hope you're good. Just train another TTA.
If I skip an 8-ounce weight across that river, I can hit the other bank.
Yeah. Well, if I use a 5-ounce weight in my Daiwa surf rod, I can cast 200 yards easy enough. You gotta lay into it, but I got that. I can lay into it. Let me tell you.
Oh, trust me, I know about laying into a 12-foot rod.
I'll go to swing that Daiwa, and there'll be times I almost throw myself out of my chair.
Hi, Dallas. Welcome in.
So, well, guys, I'm sorry if you just joined in and just came in, but you know what? I gotta go, man. Hi, Dallas. How you doing, bud? I'm sorry, guys. I said I was only going to run until 9 tonight or today, and it's 9 o'clock. I guess for the people that just came in, I can tie one more just to suit everybody's fancy. What we got? Ooh, here's a big old giant one. Here's a 1/4 ounce jig on a gold hook. It's just a single guy laying there. So I know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to tie it up.
Is it that Bigfoot blood? Oh, yeah, that's Bigfoot blood, isn't it?
No, it's not. This is just purple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a single purple jig that I had left in the box. Because usually when I pour, I'll pour a couple extras. Like if somebody wants a dozen or something, I'll pour 13 to 15. Just because you never know if you drop a head and bust the paint. Or...
Hello, Danielle.
Hey, Daniel. That's my neighbor down the street. Oh, he'll be on his, he drives semi-truck. So on his way home, he blows his horn when he goes by the lease. Say hi.
Yeah, blows the air horn.
Yeah. Yeah, and with that air horn, you can, if it's really windy, you can't hear him even if with the air horn, but
the city horns, you won't hear them on those semis because those are puny horns.
Yeah. But the air horn out there, if the wind's out the other direction, we're far enough away and you can't hear it.
Froggy, I got your sticker.
See, this is purple. This is purple, but look at how blue it looks in the camera.
That looks good with that head.
Yeah, but
it's really good.
Hopefully there's enough chenille here. I'm using a piece of mop chenille, so this is pretty heavy chenille. I got to get my pincher. Getting down to where my fingers can't hold it. Gonna have enough?
Matt wants to know, David, what's a good strong thread? 3 snaps too easy.
Okay, well, here's the biggest thing is you just got to learn the tension. And I know that's saying a lot because sometimes it's hard. So like this is what I'm using is I'm just using ultra thread. So, and this is a 140. So this is a lighter thread. And so it looks like, it seems like you're going to break it sometimes. And sometimes I do. And if you break it, you just got to, work it back in. This is what's going to throw this jig off.
That jig looks good like that.
Then throw on that little collar.
Oh, that in the yellow?
It's a sour truce.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But that little band of sour truce That's just that extra, hey,
Right. It's
here.
an attention grabber.
Yeah, and then make sure you fold your little tag in nice, and there you go.
Hey, he says, I have Alta thread.
See,
Okay, I thought I'd get too rough.
see, just tying that in there. And now that does look blue, but that is to me, that is almost as purple as that head.
That is
But the camera just throws it off.
that is vibrant blue.
Yeah. It looks like a vibrant blue, but it is a UV purple, and I think the problem is being UV and with the
The
lights
lights
that I
turning it
saw.
blue.
Yeah. So, but those are all going fishing with me today, guys. Avid, thanks for coming up and reading.
You're
David
welcome.
wants a good strong thread about 3/0, but it snaps too easy. Well, see, here's the thing: is there's a lot of times want to be outdoors. I'll use 70, and that's like a really light thread. 8/0 is, to me, 8/0 is a lighter thread. It's all about learning the tension. And like I said, I know that's a hard thing to say, but you just got to kind of focus on what you're pulling. I don't know how else to say it. So, but I gotta go, guys. I really gotta go. I greatly appreciate y'all joining in. Thanks for coming up, Avid. Avid, if you're not busy next week, I'm gonna shoot you a message and have you just come up and join me next week in the morning.
Yeah, I'd be glad to.
He wants to show that he got this for $1. It's a Kansas Royal.
Oh, he got it. My other son, Matthew. This is my other son, Matthew. He got a Kansas City Royals shirt. It's a Columbia shirt. He just wanted to show you guys that he got that at the thrift store for $1. Yeah, it's just not great. It's not just Gregory that we have, guys. We do have Matthew and Gregory, but Matthew's very isolated and self. He sticks to himself. He just stays in his room. He plays video games and does the internet and just has a good time, stuff like that. So basically I have two adult autistic children, and so we're never alone. It's not an empty nest. There's always something to do. So it's good. We play games and watch a lot of movies and stuff like that. So
that's cool.
Yeah. So
I bet I bet your kids love the cookies too.
Oh yeah. They're not real big on sweets, but we didn't raise them that way, so they just eat one a day or something like that, or maybe two. It's not like they'll go in and just eat the whole bag. But Matthew only weighs like 110 pounds, so he's not very big anyways.
Want to be outdoors says, I'm Matthew. I can be your son. Jigs for a day. Jigs for days.
Yeah, and that's Gregory. Gregory gets a lot of mess ups, a lot of things I tie that just don't look right to me or whatever, or don't want to. Gregory and I got boxes and boxes full. So
I do have a question.
There's times that I'm at the lake, I just reach into my box and grab a handful of jigs out and give them to the kids and stuff. So,
how many of the messed up jigs have Gregory used that he's caught crappie on?
Oh, a lot. But Gregory really likes the Gulp 1-inch minnows. So I literally buy him like 4 containers a month of Gulp 1-inch minnows.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but he'll use them, and if like the tail gets jacked, he's not like some people that just keep using them and using them. Or if they get the body gets ripped where the hook goes through and starts sliding, he just takes them off and throws them away and starts over.
Matt says his goddaughter's autistic. She's amazing.
Oh yeah, they're amazing children. They're super intelligent. Sometimes it's the overwhelmingness of other things that get them. They just kind of get overwhelmed, shut down, have a little fit. It's just part of life. It's fun.
It's something new to them that they're not used to being, and it just gets to them and they shut down.
So,
but they're really smart kids.
Coming in, but I'm out of here. You guys go try something. Peace and love to each and every one of you. Remember, like I say, be kind, go do something, go tie something, just get out of the house.
Later, Art.
Later, guys.